Right. So, as far as the algorithms itself is concerned, because in the last session we have discussed about Java data structures, right? So, followed by the algorithms, etc., all that. In this regard, it's always important for us to understand about the algorithms. What are the different algorithms do we have, etc. Something like sorting the algorithms in Java, majorly either it can be bubble sort or something like. Bubble sort is one kind of algorithms which normally we use to create because which is simple and initiative algorithm. Repeatedly steps through the list of comparing adjoining elements and other as swapping them. For that purpose, generally, bubble sort is one kind of algorithm which normally we use it. So, in today's session, I'm going to discuss about how this algorithm can be written, right? So, how are we going to write these algorithms and all? I've just taken an editor, okay? IDE, I've just taken one IDE over here. Here, I'm going to write it, okay? This is about the public class we need to take, especially for bubble sort, right? So, this is what something which we have taken, right? So, whenever we have taken that bubble sort, we need to update the public static, right? So public static, right? So static void we have to be taken uh, for the bubble sort. So bubble sort is taken, wherein we need to mention this as an integer. That is important. So integer. Uh, so integer we need to take, followed by the kind of array what we have. So whatever there is to be have and all everything, this is what something which we have to be understood or identified with. This is something which we have to do it. So once the public static void is being taken, generally, so once the public static void is something which we have taken, now we need to mention the integer part. So wherein integer equal to, right? So integer n equal to array, right? So array dot length. Array dot length is something which we have to be taken, right? So taken for mm, integer I uh, equal to 0, I lesser than n uh, minus 1, I plus plus, then that must be consecuted. Next for integer we have taken for again integer j uh, equal to 0, integer j equal to 0, j less than n minus I minus 1. And for that we have to be taken j plus plus. We need to close the release. Right. So this is something we need to do it. Next, when we have done this, we need to run the further part of it. Next, we need to write down the condition here. If array j, right? So if array j we have taken, which is greater than array uh, j plus 1, greater than j plus 1 is for a simple note we has taken. Okay, that is we need to take it here. Next, we need to swap it, right? So swap array, mm, which is j, and array which is to be mentioned here, array j plus 1, something we need to be updated over here. Next, integer, temporary. Temporary we need to take for arrays that are to be maintained. Array j, array j. This is for a temporary, where now array j, which is equal to array j plus 1. Next, we need to mention the array over here, wherein j plus 1, which is equal to temporary. Okay, so uh, this is how generally we write the bubble sort this thing, right? So this is how generally the bubble sort uh, we write when we are mentioning about this. This is how generally we need to write down the bubble sort algorithm, right? So which is essentially required and which is essentially needed when we are working on it. This is something we need to be taken, right? So next we have to be taken even this, right? So this is how generally the bubble sort algorithm, which normally we write as part of the data structures and all. Understanding this bubble sort algorithms are essentially required. So this is how generally to sort algorithms in Java. So while we are learning data structures and all everything, this is how generally we use it. So about the more algorithms, we are going to discuss in the next session.